Once upon a time, in a quaint little town, there lived a boy named Charlie Bucket. Charlie was humble and kind, always thinking of others before himself. He lived with his parents and 4 grandparents in a tiny wooden house. They didn't have much money, so every day was a challenge. But Charlie kept his hope and dreams alive, believing that something magical could happen. One day, exciting news spread through the town like wildfire. The famous and mysterious chocolate maker, Willy Wonka, announced that he had hidden 5 golden tickets inside his delicious chocolate bars. The children who found these tickets would be treated to a grand tour of his never-before-seen chocolate factory and a lifetime supply of mouth-watering chocolate. Charlie's heart filled with hope. Oh, how he dreamed of tasting those sweet chocolates and witnessing the wonders inside the factory. But his family was poor, and he could rarely afford a chocolate bar, only getting one a year on his birthday. Days went by, and children all over the world searched feverishly for the golden tickets. One by one, they were found by fortunate but rather naughty kids, leaving just one golden ticket unexplored. Charlie refused to give up, holding on to his wishful dreams. Then something extraordinary happened. Charlie found some money lying on the street one chilly winter day. It was enough for him to buy another chocolate bar. With shaking hands and hopeful eyes, he unwrapped the bar. And there it was, shimmering and beautiful, a golden ticket. Running back home to share the amazing news with his family, Charlie decided to take Grandpa Joe with him to the factory. Grandpa Joe was as excited as Charlie, his eyes twinkling with joy. On the big day, Charlie and Grandpa Joe joined 4 other children and their parents at the entrance of Willy Wonka's magical wonderland. Willy Wonka himself, quirky and full of energy, welcomed them with open arms, inviting them into a world like no other. Inside the factory, Charlie experienced wonders beyond his wildest dreams. Rivers of rich, flowing chocolate, vast candy gardens with towering edible plants, and fizzy lifting drinks that made you float. Everywhere he looked, magic danced around him, enchanting and delightful. But the other children weren't so fortunate. They were greedy and not very kind, getting into all sorts of trouble. Augustus Gloop couldn't resist the chocolate river and fell right in. Then, Veruca Salt demanded a squirrel as a pet and ended up being tossed out. Violet Beauregard, tempted by experimental chewing gum, swelled up like a blueberry, and Mike TV couldn't resist the temptation to be transported by television, shrinking down to mere inches. Through it all, Charlie remained humble and polite, earning Willy Wonka's admiration. As the tour came to an end, Mr. Wonka revealed a marvelous secret. Charlie had won the greatest prize of all, the entire chocolate factory. Charlie couldn't believe his ears, his heart leaping with gratitude and surprise. Willy Wonka explained that he needed someone like Charlie, who was kind and loving, to take over the factory. With his family's life changed forever, they moved into the enchanted chocolate factory. Surrounded by sweetness and love, Charlie and his family knew happiness like never before. And so they lived joyously, wrapped in a world of chocolate dreams come true.